Yes, software development engineer. You are expected to have technical mastery of your designs and services. You must be able to inspire good coding practices amongst your peers. Then, of course, you must be able to design code, test, review, research, deploy, and maintain services with huge computational resources. Then, of course, definitely you have to also have mastery of one of Java, C++, C, or Perl. Most labor market hunters go for at least a minimum of a university degree if you're going to be employed as a software development engineer. Yeah, as a software developer, very closely related to software engineer, you are focused on web or native software development. Possible responsibilities include designing code, reviewing, testing, fixing, and research, as well as deployment of services with huge computational resources such as a cloud computing platform. And of course, if you're going to be a software developer, a successful one in the labor market, you should be thinking of mastering Java, Python, React, PHP, or any of the likes. And of course, the preferred qualification for this particular profession or career is a university degree. Talking about the software engineer back-end developer. Now, you need to understand that as a software engineer, back-end developer, you'll be more focused on working with engineers, data scientists, designers, product managers with possible huge years of experience with Java, C Sharp, F Sharp, Python, Scala, Haskell, or any of the likes. Then your responsibilities will also include web services, data set administration, machine learning skill sets, writing, and publishing. And of course, let's not forget that you should have a university degree. Though it's not compulsory, but these days, if you're going to work in a formal environment, it's very likely you will need a university degree or a college degree. Yeah, let's use this opportunity to talk about the full stack developer. Who really is a full stack developer? The simplest way we can describe a full stack developer is a software engineer or developer that is proficient at both back end and front end. Now, these kinds of jobs are very common in the United States and Canada, and of course, international jobs generally. And the job description focuses on teamwork, innovation, and knowledge sharing. The responsibilities are implementing and deploying for research and development purposes. And of course, the preferred qualifications is a university with productive years of experience. Yeah, let's talk about the .NET. .NET is Microsoft's official framework encapsulating so many languages such as C Sharp, F Sharp, VB.NET, Windows platforms, MVC, and so much more. But the most important thing you must know is that a whole lot of people or the labor market seems to be more favorable to the open source at the moment in Linux-based system. But there's still a few companies, private and public out there that still has Microsoft's framework or software as their operational, or the operational software. So some of the job descriptions that are required as a .NET developer is ASP.NET, MVC, C Sharp, Angular, Prism, and a whole lot. And the core responsibility for most .NET developer job requirements, encapsulates working with a .NET framework. When you talk about .NET framework or point 4 or point 5, thereabout. And of course, for the job, you also need a degree and a very good quality years of experience. Yes, of course. How we shouldn't forget the Android developer, Kotlin, Java, MVC, and web. Android Studio is the standard compiler for writing programs for Android. And Android, being an mobile operating system, being administered at the moment by Google, has been growing over the years. And writing applications for Android in languages such as Kotlin or Java or MVC is also an integral demand in the labor market as of this moment, as we speak. Now, there are two ways you can develop programs as an Android developer. You can write as a Kotlin language person, or you can code it in Java, depending on your disposition. Now, the job descriptions are generally focused on handling mobile applications, development, and deployment. And of course, the core responsibilities and roles involve developing algorithms either in Kotlin, Java, or MVC based web or JavaScript that can be integrated in the mobile platform. And of course, most formal companies out there, both private and the public, they prefer people with a university degree, with a quality years of experience. But as a non-university degree holder, you can also still be lucky enough to get, if you can prove what stuff you're made of. Okay, so let's talk about senior PHP developer. Now, PHP is a web scripting language and still has a whole lot of relevance. For instance, WordPress is still being backed up by PHP scripting language, and of course, it also backs up several other control management systems. Therefore, having a very good skill in PHP development, especially the object-oriented aspect of it, can be very, very useful as a software expert or as a computer science graduate or IT um, passionate person. Now, some of the job descriptions include developing web-centric applications for control management systems. And of course, the responsibilities involves handling open source technologies such as PHP, MariaDB, MongoDB, Apache, Memcache, and a host of others. And of course, the preferred qualifications remains university degree with very quality years of experience. Okay, as a wrap, I want you to all know that computer science is a central core to several professions like mechanical engineering, electrical, electronics engineering, building structural engineering, which involves architecture, civil engineering, and the likes, all the life sciences, biochemistry, microbiology, botany, zoology, as well as the basic science and technology courses such as mathematics, industrial chemistry, and of course, all the science related degrees, financial courses, and the social sciences. So, if you're currently enrolled in a university or college degree, you need to take these courses that you're being taught very seriously because they could actually serve as links to your competence in higher degrees or even skills you need in the labor market today.